Section 1. A pocketful of history. What coins are and why they matter. A coin is a small flat piece of metal. It is a form of money. For thousands of years, people across the world have used coins. They are easy to carry, durable, and long-lasting. Pictures and marks show who made them and what they are worth. Signs of authority and trust. This is a long and fascinating story. It begins with simple lumps of metal and continues to the money in our pockets today. Before coins, trade meant barter. Grain for livestock, pottery for food, or using shells, beads, even salt. Metal proved strong, durable, meltable, divisible. People weighed gold, silver, or copper to set value, but weighing every time was slow and required equipment. The coin was a revolution, an official stamp on a set weight, guaranteeing metal and value. No more scales. Trust sped trade. Economies grew, empires expanded, and each coin became a tiny window into the past. Section 2. The gleam of a new idea. The journey of the coin begins in Lydia in today's western Turkey, around 700 BCE. Lydians used electrum, a natural alloy of gold and silver with a pale yellow shine. They stamped small bean-shaped lumps with a punch. The first true coins. Early patterns were simple. Later came the Lydian lion, a royal seal of weight and purity. A trader could trust the mark. Uncertainty vanished. The idea raced to Anatolian Greek city-states, across the Aegean, then beyond. Wealth in a small bag, no barter at foreign ports. Coins connected cultures and powered international trade. A coin was metal and information, a message of value and authority understood across languages. Shared understanding created trust. Economies flourished. That lion's head set the stage for every coin to come. Yeah, that was huge. Section 3. Art and Empire in Metal. In Greece, coinage blossomed. City-states minted unique coins, miniature sculptures, designs showed gods, myths, and civic symbols, tiny ambassadors of identity. Athena and her owl became world-famous. High artistry deterred forgery. Rome adopted and adapted coinage. The emperor's face reached every hand, soldier in Britain to merchant in Egypt. Reverses proclaimed victories, works, generosity. Coins paid legions, built roads and aqueducts, and unified a vast economy. The denarius standard. So many were minted that we still unearth them. Priceless sources on politics and people. It's fascinating. Section 4. The path of coins in China and India. Early Chinese money looked like tools, connecting value to the familiar. They circulated for centuries. In the 3rd century BCE, Qin Shi Huang standardized a round copper coin with a square hole. The hole let people string, carry, and count low-value coins with ease, a design lasting 2 millennia. By the 6th century BCE, India used irregular silver pieces stamped with multiple symbols. Punch-marked coins, animals, plants, and geometric signs marked value and authority. Greek and Persian contacts enriched local styles. Over time, portraits, scripts, and superb artistry under Mauryan, Kushan, and Gupta empires. Coins trace vibrant trade linking India to Rome and Southeast Asia, testaments to a rich and complex past. Indeed. With Islam's rise in the 7th century CE, a new coinage tradition emerged. The gold dinar and silver dirham were famed for purity and weight, trusted across Afro-Eurasia. Avoiding portraits, Islamic coins featured beautiful Arabic inscriptions, Quranic verses, the caliph's name, mint, and date. They traveled as far as Scandinavia and England, oil for medieval trade networks. Post-Roman Europe fragmented, countless rulers minted varied coins. Early issues were thin, crude, and inconsistent. Trade stayed local. Trade revived. Venice's ducat and Florence's florin became international gold standards. They powered big transactions across the Mediterranean. Later, stronger monarchs standardized national coinage. A slow return to stability. Confidence returned as quality rose and designs unified. From the Renaissance, exploration connected continents. Spain tapped vast American silver, especially Potosi, shipping treasure to Europe. The Spanish piece of 8 became the first global currency, accepted in the Americas, Europe, and Asia. Centralized states used coin designs to project identity and sovereignty. Hand-struck coins were slow and uneven. The screw press brought clarity and force. Steam power enabled precise round coins and raised rims to deter clipping. By the 19th or 20th centuries, economies left metal standards. Everyday coins moved to durable base metals. Value rests on the issuing state. Today's mints strike thousands per minute, virtually identical pieces. Uniform money for a global industrial age. Colonial America used a jumble of world coins, especially Spanish dollars. Doing business was hard, a unified system was needed. The Coinage Act of 1792 founded the mint and defined the dollar, modeled on the Spanish piece of 8. Early designs favored liberty and the eagle. Ideals over living leaders. New mints followed gold rushes in Georgia, North Carolina, and California. Designs evolved. Indian head and buffalo nickel celebrated the American West. During the Civil War, the motto "In God We Trust" debuted. 20th century coins honored presidents: Lincoln, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Washington, and Kennedy. Modern programs like the 50 state quarters turned small change into storytelling. America's coins mirror its journey. Making coins began with melting and casting bars of gold, silver, or copper. Bars became thin sheets. Blanks, planchets, were cut and weighed. Too heavy, clip. Too light, remelt. Two dies and a hammer impressed designs, a single blow shaping soft metal. Hand striking yielded off-center hits, variable thickness, and gradual die wear, each coin slightly unique. The screw press brought crisp relief and consistency. Steam power automated mass production at unheard-of speed. Today's computer-controlled presses strike thousands per minute, delivering uniform coins with exacting detail. From craft hands to roaring machines, a revolution in precision. Coins aren't just for spending, they fascinate for history and beauty. Numismatics is a global hobby, from kids saving change to scholars cataloging rarities. Condition matters, uncirculated often far outvalues worn pieces. Rarity comes from low mintages, or later recalls and meltings. Mint errors can become coveted treasures, the hunt itself is part of the thrill. We flip a coin, toss one for luck, speak of coining a phrase, and the other side of the coin. Coins mark births, graduations, symbols of luck, history, and new beginnings. Museums hold vast coin libraries, economic and political history in metal. A single coin can date layers, hoards hint at crisis and concealment, durable storytellers, preserving messages from the past. The coin's long journey is human ingenuity in metal, from Lydia's stamped electrum to empires built and global trade fueled, spreading art and ideas across continents. They record economic, political, and cultural evolution, written in gold, silver, and bronze. Look closely, a system of trust, guaranteed by authority, expressed in national symbols. Still a simple tool for daily exchange, yet physical money is changing. Cards, phones, and cryptocurrencies reshape value. One day, coins may leave daily life and live in cases and catalogs, but their story will endure, in museums, collections, and the ground beneath our feet. Small, yet carrying the weight of history.